Hi guys, Beardo here. We've got Demon with us again. Oh, sorry, Dean. And we are back at Boys Village. We didn't show this bit last time. Look at that dome block. Was that window that battered last time?
No.
Oh, bricks all over the floor. Kiddies have been in here destroying it. Over there is the asbestos place. We won't be going in there. And just down there, I don't know if you can make that out from here, is the church, and the gym is that way. Another dormitory block down there. So the reason we wanted to come back here is we don't think that we captured everything that there is to capture from this place. Obviously we were interrupted by a group of teenagers earlier on, and then two women scared the shit out of us later on. So we've come back, we've upgraded our equipment. I've got a night vision camera. Dean's got a night vision camera. He's got a nice little rig going on there. I can't show you from this angle because if we point the infrared at each other, it cancels it out. But if I go that way, he's got his nice little rig there. I've got a nice IR bar across there. So we are going into what we assumed to be the old mess hall. Or we assumed it to be the mess hall last time. I now know it was the canteen and mess hall. Because my wife's dad came here when he was a kid. Didn't stay here, but he came to the location for a day trip. Loved it here, and this was the mess hall because he looked at the video and told me what everything was. This IR is much brighter than I thought. Guys, obviously it's really dark here. This infrared is going to give you a completely different view than what we are seeing. If I change modes, this is what you see. This is how we are seeing. There's a little bit of light up there with the ceilings caved in. So yeah, the risk of us tripping over something is far greater than it used to be. Yeah. So this part here, this is where we got hissed at before. I mean, obviously it's all overgrown. You can see that it's overgrown there. But the noise continued long after Dean had walked past it. It's quite windy, or not quite windy, but there is a breeze, and I can see that this stuff is blowing about, and there's no noise. So, really can't debunk that as being the plants. We definitely don't think it was Dean's drink. Fuck, I can't even work out where I'm stepping. But yeah, the drink was a still drink. See, there was a quick little noise, and I purposely dragged my leg across there to pick it up.
It's not constant, is it?
No. Without looking in the viewfinder, we can't really see that wall properly and those windows. That was me kicking a stone.
Oh, you can see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty battered here, guys. I suppose we could try some calling out. My name's Beardo. and this is my friend Dean. We were here probably about a month ago now, or over a month ago, and we think we heard you either hissing at us or playing music to us, Is there anyone there that would like to communicate with us? We don't mean you any harm. We're not here to be disrespectful to you, the building, the surroundings. We're just here to investigate. We love the history of the place, and we just want to know if there is somebody here that would like to speak to us. So last time I was here, I felt like there was somebody watching us through the windows. Are you here? Are you a young child? Because the only adults here now are me and Dean. And if you want to come out and play, you are more than welcome to come out and play. We'd love to hear from you. We've got some toys in the bag that you can try and play with in a little while. They light up, they make noises. You're more than welcome to play with them.
I've got a device I can you speak into. It'll help us to hear you.
So for you guys at home watching two grown men in their 40s walking around in the dark, tripping over shit and shit in their pants, we are not 100% convinced that EMFs are in fact a sign of a ghost. We just put that out there. We're not 100% convinced in the REM pod picks up ghosts. It picks up something. I have very little faith in the mobile apps we've been using, any of them, to be fair. However, they do give us something to go off, something to react to, so we're going to continue using them. Myself, I am not a fan of the spirit box. The noise of them fries me. So any of the boys that used to be in the village, that used to play here, come on holidays as a child, I put a grey box on the wall with a little green light on it. If you go near that, and if you touch it, or wave your hands near the end of it, it'll change colour. And my game is, I bet you that you can't get that to go all the way to red. That was glass under my foot popping. If you can get that to go all the way to red, we'll be really impressed. And we'll know you're here and that you want to talk to us. We can't see properly. You want to do something without seeing you? It didn't record anything with the ball. Oh, God damn it. So guys, let me turn this down. I'm having some really weird malfunctions with my camera. It's turned off twice over there. The second time was not on command, but close enough to be. The balls have been going off. And then I turned this back on. I had a problem with the IR. The IR wasn't being picked up, and I don't understand why. I've come over here to start recording, and for some reason it didn't start recording. That could have been me. I didn't press the button hard enough, but it's kind of weird because this is the place where Dean had the battery drain. Dean's battery is down to 1 bar already on his camera. Mine's still at 3, so I don't get that. So if there are any of the boys here, any spirits or anything else that wants to communicate with us, there's a green light on the wall. If you want to touch that, it'll change colour, and then we know you're here, and we can have a yes or no conversation with you through it. got to be said, it is far creepier stood in here in the dark. Like, Dean is 10 foot away from me there, and all I can see of him is the red light of his IR. He's got an IR box, and that's all I can see of him.
Same with you, your IR is lighting up your upper body from you. Like chest tighter.
I don't know. I don't know if I heard a cough or something then. It might be, is that a train? Yeah. That's probably what I heard.
Somebody like he wants the pants open.
To what? To what?
Those doors behind us where we came in.
I can't even see those doors from here. So is there anyone here with us? We mean you no harm. Nothing but respect to you and the buildings, and what it used to be. If the coloured boxes are too much for you, do you want to move one of the balls again? See if you can kick it as hard as you can, like you are playing football. Or even better, throw it through the basketball hoop, because that would be the most impressive thing ever seen on camera. Huh? Alright, bro. This battery's holding up, okay. So guys, what I will say is, the last time we were here, we heard, I gotta keep remembering to switch that off. Last time we were here, we heard a big bang. It sounded like it came from above us, or maybe in the bleachers. There was no wind that night. Now tonight, there is quite a strong breeze, and there hasn't been a single bang up there. I thought I heard 3 knocks from over here. And I don't know if I thought I heard a cough earlier, but I've got to bear in mind there is a power plant just behind. So guys, obviously, why is that? I've got the thing on. What's it? So guys, obviously, the last time we were here, I got no feelings in this part of the place at all. Nothing at all. And now I feel like I'm being watched. Quite a weird feeling in here. The exact same feeling I had up there the first visit we had here. Obviously we've had the cat balls go off. I thought I heard some knocking, but I can't be 100% on it. There's noise coming from the power plant. The sound is travelling different tonight, I think, guessing because of the wind. You are going to hear a lot of crunching noises and stuff, but this place is in such a poor state. We can't help it. Every time we move, there's gravelly sounds, and we just don't want you to think that if you're watching this video that it's paranormal. If I hear anything that's not gravelly, whatever, there'll be text on the screen. Because what we won't do, and what we won't ever do, is bullshit. We're never ever going to put fake stuff in our video. I'll never put extra sounds in. There's a reason I don't use creepy music while we're doing the investigation. I swear to God, I just heard like a ha.
Can you reach out and touch my hand? Make it like that.
We won't bullshit anyone. We'll try to debunk sounds ourselves. We're not about all that fake nonsense. You know, if we never catch anything, that's fine by me. But at least we can say we've tried in honesty. If there is a spirit playing our equipment, feel free. I would even go as far as to say my brand new camera there, if you knock that off the wall and break it, I'd be a bit sad, but I'd be very impressed with you and your power. You show us something else, other than the cat paw? Can you make a noise? You mean you no harm? Yeah, there's clanging you're going to hear over there, but there was two taps that side of us. Almost like somebody had gone tap tap with a stick on the brickwork. Is that Hugh? Hugh, we hear tapping. Can you do it again? If you tap once for you. So guys, look at that. All I can see of that is the outline of the point apex of the roof there, and the apex of the tower, and a bit of the shaft. I bet this thing looked incredible back in the day.
You see it all on yours.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to come back a bit, I think.
Where I am, I can just about sneak up to you.
Guys, either way you look at it, that's impressive. And it's just left here to rot. We can't get up in the tower. If you watched the last video, you know that they've chopped the ladder off for obvious reasons. There's a dog barking in the background. So we're going to head into the church and set all equipment up. Maybe if we're lucky, get some responses. And I'll record the walk in and show you about on the way. I'm going to have to put my torch on here because I'm going to break my neck walking into there. I mean, that just looks creepy, especially in night vision. So that's the outside of the gym. Oh, you can't even see that from here.
I've got one eye angled in.
Huh? Guys, this is the church. Obviously all graffitied up, which is a massive shame. The kids be kids. There's the tower. You can just about see at the top of it. Quite impressed with this camera, to be fair. There you go.
I'm surprised I feel the picture.
Oh, there's a step. Oh shit. The last time we were in here and we could see. Nope.
I tested the walls to find my way in here.
Guys, literally we can't see our hands in front of our faces in here. This is dark. Last time the moon was literally out of that window there and it lit this up just enough so we could make out the walls and some edging. Literally cannot see a thing. Just the windows we can see. There's a tiny bit of ambient light. I mean, I can show you guys exactly what we can see. The night vision will go off. This is how we are seeing in here. This is a whole different level of spooky being in the dark. Because the last time we were here, we stood in the dark, but every time we had to talk to the camera and stuff, we had to turn all the lights on so you could see us. Now with night vision, we don't have to worry about that, and it's completely made this building feel different. This is fucking hell. There's a hole in the floor. Why do I always find the holes? Shut up. shame it's all been just set fire to. And in doing some research, I discovered that the fires in the church and the dorm blocks and the canteen were set after the closure of this place. It was your local bad people just not respecting the buildings and what was here before them, which is a shame. No. Right, I don't think I'm going to be putting any equipment on there. Cough. I thought it was you. That was my torch and my EMF clanging together. I thought I heard you cough.
I haven't coughed since the beginning.
See, I heard cough over there as well. Is there somebody here with us? Hello? Spirit? Real people? Police?
You touched the light in my hand.
That's weird, that's the second time I've heard a cough. Well, yeah, I heard a cough up there. I thought I just heard you cough, and then you said, oh, I just heard a cough. I hope the cameras have picked that up.
I haven't coughed since the beginning.
That is. But I said earlier on I heard a cough up there, or what I thought I might have heard a cough.
Did you hear it up there? There's nothing to me. It came from my right hand corner.
Guys, obviously the last time we were here, I got freaked out by my own shadow. And there was an odd shadow moved up this wall behind us that we can't work out what that was. There was a shadow at this end that I thought was paranormal in that corner, and it was my finger moving past. Something flash on there then.
Might have been.
The shadow on this wall that sort of moved up that way, my finger came past the light on top of my camera or my phone. I didn't realise what I'd done, but the comments, somebody in the comments, Cheza, said, I think that was your own hand. I've looked at it again, definitely was the shadow of my own hand. Is that a section of roof there? Yeah. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm really weirded out in here tonight. We felt nothing in here last time, did we?
No. I don't feel on edge in here this time. We see those places between the gym and here.
I don't know what it is with this tonight. Maybe it's because I'm in complete darkness. You can see far more of us than what we can see. It's almost like I'm waiting for something to happen. Like there's something ready to toy with us. I don't know how to describe it. Like when you can sense, if you're out in a pub and you can sense there's somebody about to kick off.
Like a vibe, isn't it?
Is that you, Rustlin?
Yeah. Put me in my water.
Yeah, my old trade, I was a doorman, so I'm kind of used to picking up on a vibe of aggression. I'm not saying this feels aggressive, but you'd get a feeling of something's about to happen, and I've weirdly got that feeling in here, which I didn't get last time. Like that big bang was the power plant. Is there anyone here with us? Any of the boys? Any soldiers? Any RAF personnel? Both the Army and the RAF used this at some point in the Second World War for a base. We respect the armed forces immensely, And we've just learnt that your monument was at threat of being removed, is now safe. The most famous boxer ever in Wales petitioned for it and won the petition. So your legacy will live on in the boys' village of St. Athan. Well done. If anyone wants to communicate with us, feel free to. Use your voice, you can knock, you can whistle. I'm not going to whistle for you to copy me, because every time I do it, people complain. I get comments telling me not to whistle, it freaks them out. So any spirits, that was me, just kick the cat ball.
I got my
We have a box in this corner with a green light. A box here with a green light. There are 3 balls on the floor. If you can find them and move them, they'll light up. And we have a box up on the step there. If you touch the box on the step, it will make a sound and light up. And so will these other items. They'll all light up. If you want to show us that you're here, please feel free. You got your voice recorder on. What I might do is just take a seat on the floor. Yeah, give it a go. We can do some call outs. So my name's Dale. Fucking hell. My name's Beardo. You can call me Dale if you want. And this is my friend Dean. We love the history of this place. We love the way it looks, the way it feels. And we admire what somebody tried to do for the poor youth of the valleys. And we admire that our local armed forces were stationed here, were fed here, slept here, kept safe here. We mean no harm, no disrespect. We would just like to have some communication with you if that is possible. Multiple objects in the room we've already described. If you were to use any of them, then we'll know you're here. Or you can use your voice, because Dean has a box that can pick up things our ears can't. Use our energy. Use any of the device energy. There's batteries in all of them. Use whatever you want. We don't mind.
Do you want to see a gauge speak? All you do is speak into the red light off the red hand.
I come from a family of miners. My grandfather was a miner. He was also in the Navy. My wife's father spent some time here in the summer when he was a child. I have uncles and cousins that were in the forces. I have nothing but respect for you. Or are you somebody that held religious ceremonies or sermons here? Last time I was here, I tried to get a reaction through a bit of aggression, not aggression, but calling out about the state of the church and the graffiti. I'm not going to do that tonight. If you don't want to talk to me, I'm not going to try and force it out of you. We would just really appreciate it if anybody wanted to speak to us. Feel free to touch me. You can literally walk up, tap me on the shoulder, pull my hat off my head. Shout, scream, whistle, knock, bang, anything you want. He's going to talk to us flowers now, isn't he?